Hello, this is Tammy with Autistic Wiki, and today I'm doing the Walk and Read Instead April Challenge for day 17, favorite place. My favorite place, I would have to say, I think my favorite place is always going to be the woods. I love going in the woods, I love nature, I love all the different animals, and it's just, the woods is really relaxing for me, because it's one place where my senses make sense. So I don't feel I tend to not have so much trouble with sensory overload when I'm in the woods, because just the way it is, it's it makes sense to have so much information coming into my eyes because there's a lot going on that you need to be aware of, and it makes sense that I can hear for what feels like miles because you need to know what's out there, and whether it's a problem, or whether you need to protect yourself. So when I'm in the woods, I just feel like I was made to exist here. It's very relaxing, very just feels right. Feels it. Whereas by contrast, interacting in the modern world, with all of the noises and traffic and all the people and the colors and the smells and the sounds and all the activity, I feel very much like one of those movies where like an alien is just dropped down into the planet, and they're just bewildered by everything that's going on, and they're just stunned, and that's a lot of times how I feel. So I would say definitely being in the woods is my favorite place. Maybe my second favorite place would be my backyard, because that's kind of I'm building a little mini woods back there. Building kind of like a little food forest, planting trees, fruit trees and fruit bushes, and making the whole place just like just a garden. But all of it is functional, so it's attracting birds and bees and rabbits and squirrels and stuff like that. I live in the city, so there's not going to get like deer or anything, but so I get what I can. I get quite a huge variety of birds coming to visit, and it's really cool. It's kind of like my mini forest, so it's really relaxing to go out in my backyard and just kind of sit and chill with the animals. So that's probably my second favorite place. Yeah. My least favorite place, ooh, that would probably be something like a mall. Yeah, it's got to be a mall, because there's way too many people, way too many sounds, way too many smells, way too many things, people going in every single direction, and yeah, malls are massive sensory overload. I do everything I can to not go to the mall unless there's a store or something that I have to go to and I can't find another one close by. Otherwise, I do everything possible to not go to the mall. I get so disorientated when I'm there. So definitely do much better in the forests, woods. So I guess actually that can kind of roll over into day 18, which is sensory overload. So that's a big part of, like I just said, what makes my favorite space favorite is the lack of sensory overload. And then by comparison, what makes my least favorite place is sensory overload. I'm guaranteed to have sensory overload if I go into a mall or something. Whereas going into the woods, I'm pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to come out of there feeling rejuvenated and relaxed and happy. So sensory sensitivities and overload, it has a huge impact on everything. Everything. It touches everything. You can't get around it at all. So sensory overload is, I explained it one time as, you know that feeling where it's like it's the holidays, and you have your family coming to visit you for the holidays and they're staying at your house. And for like the first night or two, you're like, oh my God, this is so awesome. We should do this all the time. I love having you here. And then by the end of the week, you're like, oh my God, get out of my house. Well, most people only get like that like a couple times a year where, you know, when they have family come to visit or something. I get there every single day. Literally every single day I feel like that, where I'm like, oh my God, just get away from me. I need my space. So if you can imagine how stressed out you feel those 1, 2, 3 times a year, and then realize that I feel that way every single day because there's so much going on in the world that my brain doesn't, I guess, tune it out the way typical people do. Something like that. I get overloaded like that every single day, and it's exhausting, and it hurts. It physically hurts. It's, you know, all the muscles tense up and get a headache, and, you know, muscle aches and stress, and it's mentally stressful. It's, you know, emotionally exhausting, and it physically hurts every day. So it kind of sucks, but you know, that's the way it is. So that is what sensory overload is. Sensory overload is not fun. So if you have someone in your life who is trying to explain to you that they need space and they need you to not talk, please listen to them, because it really, really, really hurts when you don't stop talking and it's time to stop talking. It hurts. So that is sensory overload. I kind of feel like I didn't do it justice, so maybe another day I'll probably do another video on it. But for now, I think that's a good start. So we'll wrap that up for today. We did day 17, favorite place, and then day 18, sensory overload for Walk in REDInstead April challenge. And then tomorrow, actually I guess today, because I have to get caught up to day 19, will be symbols for autism. So I'll do another video on symbols. Okay, thank you.